Welcome to Saturday night's main event.
Is a fatal four-way tag team match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 407 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
Up next, prepare yourself for a great tag team session right here. DIY, Fraxiom, Alpha Academy, and The New Day will be in the ring tonight to start off Saturday night's main event here from Alaska. We went to two different ends, man. We went to two different ends. One end of the roster went to Saudi Arabia. The other one came to Alaska. So definitely two different ends of where we decided to go here on the spectrum of the world's map. But that's just how global we are. The New Day, who feel like they haven't been getting the respect that they've deserved, that they've earned. Believe they're big money players, believe they're big contract stars, and not getting that recognition from Adam Pearce is what the New Day has been saying. But Adam Pearce tonight told him, look, I'm gonna let you guys open up Saturday night's main event for our Night of Champions weekend. That it's gonna be a hell of a weekend for us. We have a hell of an opening, and we're gonna put you guys to see what you guys can do right now. A lot of these teams are a little bit the word I would use is miffed, pissed off, angry, because of the situation that the tag team titles are on right now. You know, the titles are going to not be on the line at Night of Champions. It's going to be a #1 contendership thanks to the Vision and Paul Heyman working his way around the system and saying, look, we don't have to defend our titles. We can put a chance at the title in a championship eliminator, and that's what we're going to do at Night of Champions when Punk and Cody, and that's another part that pissed off a lot of these tag teams, that it's Punk and Cody, a team that just established themselves, barely even started, less than a couple weeks old, and they have a chance at the title while all these teams have been together for years, and they have to watch that team compete. They're a little pissed off and angry. That's what I'm going to say right now. They're not happy with the situation at hand.
Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 336 pounds, Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
Fraxiom ready to compete here tonight. In great shape, these two young men are. Great shape, a great pairing. These guys have been former NXT Tag Team Champions. They're on Raw now, hoping to maybe become a feature of the tag team division. Look at the tag team realm that we have. These are four great teams right here, not featured at Night of Champions. They're featured here tonight, and they're going to try to make the most of it. And this is what you guys have been given the spotlight tonight. Tonight, make it count. Put it out there. Show the world what you can do here at Saturday night's main event. As here comes the Alpha Academy. As for Otis, man, he's been just trying to figure out where he lies in his singles realm. Same with Tozawa. It's been a little bit since we've seen these two really, get those back-to-back tag team matches. We've seen Tozawa on Nitro, on WCW. He was a cruiserweight champion. He lost that title, unfortunately, at Slamboree. He lost it, but against multiple men in that matchup. And Akira Tozawa just also is trying to put his pieces together about what happens to him now. He lost that match this past, he lost the match this past week. He's trying to figure himself out. He's trying to understand what his next role is. He doesn't know what is his next step. And Akira Tozawa, man, we love him, but this is maybe not their best spot anymore. They haven't tag team in a while, and I'm hoping that it's just like riding a bike and they step up against these teams here. And the same can be said for Xavier Woods, who's been on ECW television competing, having good matches, showing his solo side as well. A couple of these guys have been playing around and dabbling since, again, they're not using them in the tag team championships on Raw. They saying, you know what, we'll go to other shows and do what we can do. But this is just all out chaos. This isn't even a technical tag team matchup, but this is just to steal the show, to start the show, to make this the bar that it's going to be. Can they do that here tonight? Can they? They really set the tone here for us tonight at Saturday night's main event. A couple other matches that we will be seeing here tonight. It's going to be Charlotte Flair, the champ, the woman of the women's division. Charlotte Flair against Tiffany Stratton. We will see Rey Fénix and his crew of Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro teaming up to take on Ludwig, Kaiser, Apollo, Cruz, and Grayson Waller. We'll see Roxanne Perez against Abella, Brie Bella, Rey Mysterio, Santos Escobar tonight. R-Truth says he got himself quite the kicker of a partner tonight. I don't know what the heck that means. Against Omos and the OG Grande Americano. And the big spotlight as well, we'll see LA Knight against Jacob Fatu tonight. And in the main event, a #1 contendership matchup for the World Heavyweight title, Nakamura, Kevin Owens, Aleister Black, Damian Priest, and Trick Williams will compete in a matchup later tonight to close us out here. So strap on in. We got about 2 hours here. We're about here for 2 hours. Time to enjoy some wrestling. Time to enjoy some of the best of Monday Night Raw and see what they can do here. And where is Nathan Frazier going? Frazier of Fraxiom says, I'm going, I'm flying, and Fraxiom's Nathan Frazier jumping onto Tozawa. Hell of a move there. Hell yeah. Good job, kid. Good job, man. That's what you need to see. That's what the people want to see from you. That's what they want to know from you. They want to know you're going to do some crazy crap like that, and that you're going to jump around the ring and really scare people. I mean, you scared the shit out of me there. I didn't know you were going to do that. That's a hell of a move you just did. That's a hell of a party trick you got there. And again, we saw Tozawa just almost a week removed from being in a cage match. Lost to the Hurricane. Gave it a hell of an effort. And now here he is tonight. Maybe he's now focused on the Alpha Academy again. That always something like you tried it out. You lost your title match again. Just come back home and we'll reboot. We'll reset. And now, drop kick there by the man known as Kofi Kingston, and tried to go after the New Day. Oh, look at him with the reversal. Nice little trouble in paradise to Xavier Woods. Xavier usually watching that be delivered by his tag team partner Kofi, not actually receiving them. And now, more moves, more attacks here. And, chops to the side again. And now tossing him all the way in the corner over there. And smacks and attacks and attacks. And a kick to the side, back of the head of Nathan Frazier. Hit him in the back of the head, man. He did not let him rest one damn bit. And that's what this matchup is going to be. You cannot sleep, you cannot rest, you can't do anything that you want to do in this match. And Otis is the biggest man in this matchup, so you would think he'd be the biggest target. But again, with all these other men around the ring, yeah, it's going to be all over the place here. All over the place. Oh, Kofi trying to help out his partner Woods, but Woods is in a bad spot here because look at Axiom. My God, what a DDT! Like I said, this is a moment for them to take the spotlight, to take that moment and make a huge name for yourself. Whatever you need to do, make it happen tonight. Don't sleep on yourself tonight. Don't sleep on it. Just do whatever needs to be done here, man. Do whatever needs to be done to succeed. And Otis dropping Gargano there. And Gargano is back into the ring right now to stop that pinfall right there. As now the Woods experience, Xavier Woods had a kendo stick with them, and now he's get tossed to the corner. And look at Johnny Gargano. Oh, he's going to take it to Fraxiom. Just sit down on him like that. But look at Otis, he brought in a sledgehammer. Says, I'm going to bury all this talent with that sledgehammer. But look at Gargano. Crossface. He actually was able to get Otis. He was actually able to get the big man stretched out. But Otis is just too much power for Gargano right now. Too much strength right there from that Bros man. That man has got moves. That move, look at that jiggle. Look at the jiggle. Look at the caterpillar. And smacking the head of Woods on that. And again, like I said, this is a moment for everybody to shine tonight. And Otis with a pin on Nathan Frazier, but a kick out there by Frazier. Win, loss tonight, your main thing is you want to seal the show. This is what this night is all about for most of these men here. Most of these men that were not able to make it to the Night of Champions card. Most of these men and women that were not able to make it to the Night of Champions card. You want to put your name out there so the next time we come to you live on the PLE for Monday Night Raw, which I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a clash. It's going to be a clash in Italy. SmackDown gets clash in Paris. We get clash in Italy. And we'll see what comes of it depending on everything that happens tomorrow night at Night of Champions. And right now, there's Woods trying to jump off the tape, trying to jump off and do something crazy. What are you up to, man? What are you up to? There's Xavier Woods. And look at Gargano. Gargano's got the better of Otis, telling Otis, I'm going to go for that pin, but there is Axiom. And again, it doesn't matter. He's not saving him to save him. He's saving him because he wants to win. Self-preservation there. And, oh, suplex there on Gargano. Now Otis, the big man. Oh, trying to, I think he was trying to get some momentum built right there, but Axiom running into his tag team partner. And now Axiom, oh, a Spanish on the big man. That's a big boy going up right there for that one. That ain't easy to do. Not one damn bit. Woo! Neck breaker. Oh, what is Kofi? Again, this is just all out craziness and chaos. There is no control of this one. You see bodies flying, and that's all you'll see here. As now Otis bringing a big boot to Kofi Kingston. And Akira Tozawa says, thank you, bud. Let me help you out. Let's do this. Let's do this Alpha Academy style. Now the Alpha Academy in the ring right now with both Kofi and Axiom. And now it looks like a submission. Oh no, pinfall from Otis, but a kick out by Axiom. Again, all those bodies in the ring, and that pinfall, I didn't know if it was a pinfall or it was like a submission. I didn't know what was going on there. And the referee, good thing he's there because he saw a pinfall there. And Johnny Wrestling trying to get better of Tozawa, but Tozawa is telling him, I don't think that's going to happen, buddy boy. And Tozawa has learned a lot since being Cruiserweight champion. It's been a growth period for him. I think it's been an era for him to mature and become better in the ring. And I've liked seeing him as the Cruiserweight champion. I think he brought himself more credibility and definitely took that Cruiserweight division to the next level. And Tozawa's gonna beat Axiom, and he tells him, I beat him. I see him on Monday nights. I see him as well on Nitro. I see him on Thunder, and I'm gonna get the better of him. And he did just that. The Alpha Academy with a huge win. And look, it's simple. Every team I think tonight had a great showing. Every team tonight did the best that they could, but at the end of it, Tozawa and Otis were just in the right position, and they were able to stop every other team and get the win. Like, look how close if Kofi could have been there a second faster, it would have been over. But what a start to Saturday night's main event. Tozawa and Otis making a claim for themselves now. We want those tag team championships. When that opportunity arises, we want it. When we need it, because we can be one of the best tag teams on Monday Night Raw. And we're going to move on here on Saturday night's main event up next.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
This is a WrestleMania rematch from a couple years ago. Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair. Who would say no to this? Two women who were not on the Night of Champions card. Charlotte Flair is a champion, but she is a champion for WCW. It doesn't count the same way here, so her title will not be on the line because it's a Raw exclusive PLE. But what we do know is Night of Champions, almost every single championship will be on the line. And when I say that's because the tag team titles at the division hold will not be on the line, but they'll have a championship eliminator tomorrow night at Night of Champions in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So right now, Night of Champions is going to be an interesting night. The Women's Championship is on the line. Julia's taking on Stephanie Vicaire, and the Women's World Title is on the line when Liv Morgan takes on Maxine Dupree, and so is the Women's Tag Team Championships. Nia and Lash take on Chelsea and Piper. But it is time to hail the Queen. Less than a week's time, and she is in a couple days she'll be a week old as the Women's U.S. Champion. A new title, a new championship to add to the legacy of Charlotte Flair. Last night she was ringside with her partner Alexa Bliss, who picked up a win over Rhea Ripley on SmackDown. It was a championship matchup, but she got a win by countout, so she's not the champion. But what we're knowing right now is that the match at Judgment Day will still happen, a triple threat matchup, but now it shows in the record books Alexa Bliss has defeated Rhea Ripley once. So what kind of games is being played here by Alexa? I don't know. But Charlotte will be here alone today. Wants a one-on-one matchup with Tiffany Stratton to follow up on their WrestleMania and see where they are almost a year and a half removed from that matchup. Let's see what has become of their time since they were competing for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Two women from Monday Night Raw, by the way. These are two talents of Monday Night Raw. You are watching a Raw exclusive Saturday night's main event. Tiffany setting herself up. Charlotte setting herself up here. Some people would say it's like looking at the future against the present right now. Looking at them both, it looks like, you know, Tiffany was inspired by Charlotte, one of those Charlotte-inspired kids. And Tiffany's trying to take it down right now. Charlotte Flair with the pin. Look at that. Oh, kick out there by Tiffany. It's not going to start like that. Charlotte knows it's not going to end that quick, but she wants to see what she can get away with right now with Tiffany Stratton and see where Tiffany's at, where her mindset's at right now in this match. You want to be at the PLE. You want to be competing for the big titles. You do. But Maxine Dupree got a number one contendership matchup, and she won it. And then Stephanie got herself a number one contendership matchup, and she won that one. So, you know, right now, I know that's why Charlotte's also in WCW saying, look, I understand there's a lot of young talent here, and Adam Pearce wants to put that talent at the top, and that's okay. That's cool. But I'm going to also take my talents to Nitro. I'm going to take my talents to WCW and see what they can do. And Charlotte has offered that advice to Tiffany. Told her, look, if you don't think you're getting what you should be getting, go over to Nitro. Go over to WCW. Go over to ECW. Go over to AAA. Go over to NXT again and win the top titles and show that you deserve to be at the top of the game. And that's what Charlotte's trying to do right now. Tiffany Stratton, on the other hand, says, look, it's not interesting if I don't win titles. If I don't win titles, I don't have a title. What am I doing here? Like, I should be a champion at all the times. So it's a two different philosophy of mindsets right there. But Tiffy back up right now. And Tiffany's probably, again, Charlotte said, look, I'll give you a match and you and I can compete. And we'll see if you really aren't awake and you really don't want to be here. You don't really want to compete, then you can, just after you fight me, tell me you don't want that. While you're in the middle of the fight, tell me that I don't reignite that fire in you to be a champion again. Charlotte with the pep talk to Tiffy, but it's turning into a match here to see if Charlotte can reach to get to Tiffy here tonight. As now, Charlotte picking up Tiffy and a backpack stunner. Remember, on Thunder, Charlotte Flair was supposed to have a matchup against Natalya. It was ruined by Jordan Grayson. Jordan Grayson hurt through her hands. So she's only 2 days removed since in-ring action. And Tiffy is a couple days removed. So Tiffy definitely the better rested superstar. But Charlotte knew that would be part of the downside of being part of two different brands, that you might be not getting any rest, and you might not be getting the best rest to when you have to get back into the ring, because you'll be jumping in the ring time in and time out. But I don't think Charlotte would change that. I think she enjoys the fact that she's getting time on Nitro, and she's being put in a good spot by Bischoff and his crew. I talked to Adam Pearce about that. He's like, look, that's perfect. That's cool, because it's only going to make them better. It's only going to make them tougher. And at the end of the day, the more they win over there, it's just going to make them more confident and more hungry when they come on Raw, and they want to make the best of it. I told him, aren't you afraid of these contracts that they could eventually, when they run out, they'll just sign an exclusive contract with Nitro or with ECW? He's like, look, in the time since Nitro and ECW have been back, they've had a couple exclusive stars, but they haven't had a mass exodus yet, and we're okay and we're confident because they know that home is truly where we're at Monday Night Raw. We are the dominant show of them all. And I'm excited, though. I'm excited because those inter-brand warfare matches are going to happen. And then we're going to have a bragging rights pay-per-view soon enough. That's a big announcement right now being unleashed on you. We will have a bragging rights event between ECW and NXT in just several weeks. So we don't know yet the date yet, but we do know it is on the lineup as for us here. We have Night of Champions coming up tomorrow, but next week we'll have another Saturday night's main event from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we will have the Judgment Day PLE, the SmackDown Live exclusive PLE. And if you want to know about ECW, they got Heatwave coming up, and NXT will also get their version of Heatwave as well. We also have NXT Battleground Tampa too. There's a lot going on. AAA's got Takeover right now, night 2 coming up. They got Verano del Escándalo. Everybody has it going on, and we have rumors that are being almost confirmed as true, as 2 new shows maybe being added to the rotation. We just added Impact the other day. A couple weeks ago we added Impact, so there is a chance we might be getting an addition of 2 more promotions here that have joined the umbrella of our TKO. And now Moonsault. Oh no, sorry, that was a Swanton. Just whenever I see Tiffany go up there, spear by Charlotte Flair. Charlotte with a huge spear. And I'll get back to what I was talking about, because right now Charlotte and Tiffany really waking each other up. The best of the competition. Tiffany is stepping up her game right now. See that Charlotte Flair is that competition she's always wanted. And remember, I knew that we weren't going to be done. I knew these two would battle forever since the last time they faced off at WrestleMania. And look at Tiffany right there. What a beautiful corkscrew right there from the middle rope. And Tiffany, kick out by Charlotte. What a match right now these two are having. And it's like Charlotte has reawoken Tiffany's competitive side. And this is what I think Charlotte wanted to see from Tiffy. Wants to see if Tiffy, is more than just Tiffy time. If she can hold it in that ring again. And Tiffy with a splash. A pinfall on Charlotte Flair. The Women's United States Champion could be down here. And a kick out save right there. Charlotte will continue the match. And Tiffy's like, okay, I'm not done yet. And Tiffy standing moonsault. The athletic ability of Tiffany Stratton has never been questioned. We know what she can bring in that ring. Great moonsaults, the great gymnast background. This is a woman who is talented for so many reasons. And now, you don't want to get in a woo off of Charlotte. The chops, man. The punches and the chops. You get off the chops, and another chop. And another chop. And a punch, no, countered by Tiffy. And Tiffy with another chop. And a punch countered again by Tiffy. Tiffy with another chop onto Charlotte. And Charlotte now throws a punch. It actually connects in a chop back and forth here. And now Tiffy. Tiffy could be setting up. Usually she follows up with the prettiest moonsault ever. No, Charlotte though. I think she tried to hold off a little bit because she knew Charlotte was going to understand. And I think Charlotte tried to go with the spinning elbow, but Tiffy said, I've seen that before. And just the fact that they've been in the ring with each other, they know what's coming, especially Tiffany, who studied Charlotte. But I guess Charlotte's been studying Tiffany as well and knows what Tiffany likes to do and how she likes to move in that ring. And now went after the knee of Tiffany Stratton. And now Charlotte Flair. Charlotte. Oh, this could be it. The figure eight. If she connects that bridge. If she hits that bridge. We're going to get that figure eight connected. Yes, it's the figure eight. It's the figure eight. And Charlotte, who worked on the knee a little bit of Tiffany Stratton. Back to it again. Tiffy. Her knee is going to be an issue here. Tiffy. finding a way to outpower Charlotte, and she got out of it, and she's punching Charlotte in the face. Whew. That's a tough one right there. Now Tiffy slamming down. Oh, trying to slam over the head. Slamming Charlotte. And now Tiffy sees Charlotte go into that corner. What is Tiffany's mindset? Look at Tiffy. Look at Tiffy. Got her right there. Just that athletic ability of Tiffany Stratton. But Charlotte says enough is enough here. And now Charlotte gets caught right there. Lifted up. And Tiffany Stratton smacking the head of Charlotte, telling you die now. This is done. We're done with you here. And now Tiffy. Again, another shot to the head. No. Charlotte out of the way. Charlotte with the spear. A spear by Charlotte. And now countered by Tiffy. Tiffy steps out of the way of that one. Tiffy Stratton with the face down right there. Oh, man. Back and forth action here between both these ladies. I don't know who's going to get the better of who, but Tiffy's got Charlotte in the corner. And now Tiffy power slamming Charlotte. And what is Tiffany thinking up here in the heavens? Thinking of landing something to Charlotte. Thinking of taking the high risk. And went for a drop kick and it overshot it. But Charlotte's still a little woozy. And now Tiffy. It's got the arm of Charlotte. And now Flair with a shot to the midsection of Tiffy. Attacking her again. And a big woo chop, which leads to natural selection. A natural selection by Charlotte. And normally, this is the match in Charlotte Flair. A phenomenal match with Tiffany Stratton here tonight. And it's not the last time that we're going to see these ladies go against each other. And I'll continue to enjoy these matches. Charlotte Flair is victorious here tonight. Charlotte wins tonight on Saturday night's main event. What a night it's becoming so far. Up next, I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting for these guys to get the chance because they're always talking about how they could do so much more. And I'm ready to see this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser.
Ludwig Kaiser making his way downtown. Just had a match against Carmelo Hayes, and it didn't go his way. Did not go his way. And he was trying to hope to hurt Carmelo in that matchup for Ethan Page and help Ethan Page out. But with him taking that match, he kind of turned his back on Gunther a little bit, and Gunther had to go to the next best option, which was Omos. And that was just a random pairing that he saw him in the catering and said, you're going to line up and you're going to come with me and I'll do the work for us. But he little did Gunther know that Omos doesn't need anyone to do the work for him. Omos is a monster. But Ludwig Kaiser tonight teaming up here with Apollo Cruz and Grayson Waller. This is a showcase match from Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce says, look, there's so much talent on Monday Night Raw that sometimes not everyone can be given that time and given that moment to really show what we can do. And that's what Adam Pearce wants to do with main event, Saturday night's main event. He wants to showcase the great talent that we have here on Monday Night Raw. And it's a great talent with Grayson Waller, Ludwig Kaiser, and Apollo Cruz. Both three guys who have plenty of potential. And they're going to take on a team of the LWOs, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. And they'll be teaming up with Rey Fénix. 204 pounds, 204, not 205, but he's 204. He is right in the limit of cruiserweights, and I feel like that's not true. But Grayson Waller had a chance at on WCW. He had a chance for the cruiserweight championship. It didn't go his way. I spoke to him in the back and I asked him, so now that that's done, are you done being a cruiserweight? Grayson Waller said, no, I'm just beginning being a cruiserweight, and I'm also getting mentorship from the Miz. He's a SmackDown superstar, but on Nitro, I get to learn from The Miz. So don't be a fool. Don't be an idiot. Watch tonight what I do. Apollo Nation is in the building.
Weighing in at 240 pounds, the World Cruiserweight Champion, Apollo Crews.
And AAA is a little bit more loose with the term cruiserweight, I guess, because Apollo's 240. But he is the cruiserweight champion, the campeón de cruceros in AAA. And Apollo Crews, who next week, actually less than a week, actually will be in a big matchup at AAA at their takeover event. He will be defending that Crucero Championship against Aerostar in a ladder match. It was supposed to be the main event, but things broke down, and we'll see Julio and Bruto and the OG Americano against Bravo, Rayo, and El Grande Americano at the takeover, the second night of takeover for AAA. And Apollo, I spoke to him about that change. He said it's fine. It doesn't matter. He's still going to defend his title, and he'll have the match of the night. He'll put on the match night by himself if he needs to. And he says he'll do what he's always done, and that's just win. And he'll win, and he'll keep his Cruiserweight Championship. And two men who are familiar with AAA as well. And we haven't seen them in a while as much here on Raw, but I'm glad that we get to see the Latino World Order here tonight.
Joaquin and Cruz del Toro,
The LWO is getting advice still from Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio also doing his own thing as well, competing out there. But the LWO say, look, we want a chance here. We're going to team up with another great luchador and Rey Fénix tonight. And we're going to try to take it to this team. You know, this is what this night's about, showcasing the talent that doesn't get all the time on Raw, doesn't get all the time on main event. We're going to get some time here, and we're going to give the world a little taste of the LWO and what we bring to the table. Again, thank you guys for joining us here on Saturday night's main event. This is our third match of the night tonight. We still got plenty more matches to come. Even our main event, a #1 contendership matchup for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The winner of that matchup will face off for that title at Clash in Italy. That is the next Raw exclusive PLE. So that will be the next one. We will now, then after that, but before that, we'll have a multi-brand PLE, King and Queen of the Ring. It'll be a 2-night event. And we'll be crowning kings and queens of the ring, with the winners getting matches at SummerSlam. Damn, we're getting to SummerSlam already here. Hardcore Heaven. That's another ECW pay-per-view, but they'll first have to go through Heatwave. A couple of the events still coming up in the future for us. And Rey Fénix has been a busy man this week, man. Rey Fénix has been on Raw, was Ilya Dragunov's partner. He's been on main event. He's been everywhere. Rey Fénix has been a busy guy this week, and it's going to cap off here tonight on Saturday night's main event, unless he some way finds a way onto the PLE tomorrow of Night of Champions, unless he finds a way onto it, but I doubt it. And while this intro is happening, I'm going to just tell you a couple matches for tomorrow night. We got the Women's United States Championship. Julia, the champion, defending against Stephanie Becker. The U.S. Championship is on the line. The champ, Carmelo Hayes, against Ethan Page. And then our main event tomorrow night will be for the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther, the champ, taking on Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov. What a main event that will be tomorrow night at Night of Champions Riyadh. And the match will kick off. Here we go. It is simple, man. First team to get a pin or submission wins this matchup. And it sounds simple, but with multiple men running around the ring trying to break up your pins, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. It's simple. It's much easier said than done. Much easier said than done here tonight. And what is going. Bodies are being tossed around, and that's the thing about these multi-man matches. I don't call them that great because there's just so much damn chaos going on in the ring. And you know, Rey Fénix, a guy who gets who's been getting plenty of opportunities this week because he's been earning it. Tonight gets a chance to keep showcasing what he can do or help out the LWO. Oh, I think he meant to hit Ludwig, but he got the referee instead, and the referee is down. This is just all-out fun right here. Super kick missed. This is just showcasing it around. Look at Wilde over there. That DDT from the top turnbuckle, Jesus. And Rey Fénix walking the ropes and whoa, went for a drop kick. I think he had to move out the way because Kaiser was coming at his way, and he would have just fallen either way. So he said, "Fuck, I'm just gonna throw a drop kick there." It's Kaiser getting tossed to the outside. But now, Cruz. And now there's Waller to not let Rey Fénix get any momentum, and I think they see Rey Fénix as that spark for his team. If he gets it going, they know that team is gonna get going really well. And Grayson Waller trying to be the man who turns that off. But the LWO are standing on the top right now while Grayson Waller trying to get a pin. Waller, you're probably in a bad spot here, man. You're in a bad spot. But there's Cruz, the Cruzeiro champion. Step up. I told him, are you going to ever change your name to Apollo Cruzeiro? He was like, maybe. Depends on how long he is a Cruiserweight champion, which is going to be for a long time. So, yeah, maybe it's something he can do in Mexico. He can change that name to Apollo Cruzeiro. And right now, is that Joaquin Wilde going wild with the clotheslines, man? What you going to do when Joaquin Wilde runs wild on you with those clotheslines? I had to do it. I know. Cringy, but it's what I do. And drop kicks being dropped, bodies flying around. Grayson Waller getting face planted right there. The LWO is looking good right now. Rey Fénix looking good. This team looking like they're ready to close it out here. And, oh, there's a little bit of change of pace right there. But what a sense on there. Stand-up sense on there by Wilde. Wilde is really looking good here. And Rey Fénix on the other side with Apollo. And now Ludwig coming in, trying to disrupt this matchup. And he's doing just that and flays down Rey. And now Waller takes over because of that punch that stopped Wilde from moving. As Del Cruz is stepping into. Or Del Toro, man. Cruz Del Toro, sorry. It's a lot of shit going on. My brain's just trying to keep up with what's going on here. Rey Fénix telling Ludwig, I'm going to get the better of you. And that's why you don't turn your back in this matchup. Because you're going to get hit like that. You're going to get smacked like that. And now, Wilde trying to get the better of Grayson Waller. But look at Waller. Waller telling Wilde, you're not better than me. You're never going to be better than me. And there's a pin there as Rey Fénix is already trying to end this. He was trying to beat Mr. Ludwig Kaiser in here. A counter, a stop there. And there is a 3-on-1 going on for Rey Fénix. But here comes Cruz. And Cruz got stunned right there. He got stunned by Grayson Waller. And right now it's a 3-on-1. Wilde step into this one. As Wilde stepping in the ring now, it's a 2-on-2 situation going down. But Waller back in the ring with a steel cane. A cane right there. A Singapore cane is in his possession. And now where is this? And oh, what a leg drop. What a leg drop performed by Grayson Waller onto the down Wilde. As right now the team of Apollo, Grayson Waller, and Ludwig is dominating. They've taken over the matchup now, and they're in full control of this. And this team of LWO and Rey Fénix is suffering right now. And look at Wilde, though. Wilde is trying to fight back. Wilde trying to show what he's got, but look at those suplexes outside. And Wilde taking it to Waller. And oh, kendo stick. And look at Cruz. Cruz running right at him, trying to do whatever he can to keep himself going. But here comes Kaiser. Ludwig. Leg sweep right there. As he's going for the pinfall. Maybe the win. And the Cruz kicks out at 2.5. The heart of the LWO. But now, Wilde being pinned. Wilde getting pinned. But now look at the heart of Wilde to kick out of that one. Wilde giving it all he had on that one. Both teams know that, hey, this is not going to be easy. We got to figure out how to make some stops here. Now Apollo, look at the power of Apollo. Just throw him down. It's okay. He doesn't care. He doesn't care one damn bit. He doesn't care about his body. Neckbreaker by Apollo. Apollo just so interesting and such a good call, man. That I'll give it to Adam Pearce tonight. He has definitely been showing us the hidden talent of Monday Night Raw, and they've been giving it all they've got tonight, and they've been showing us what they could possibly be doing, what they could be doing here in front of a crowd here of Anchorage, Alaska. We came all the way to Alaska with this crew. And where is Waller taking Wilde? Oh, he said, I'm just going to toss you into that pole. Take that. And Waller, everybody's down right now on the other team while Ludwig, Waller, and Apollo are up. Their team is dominating right now. They've taken the most out of these young guys. But there it is, Wilde maybe turning it around a little bit, maybe finding something right now. But Apollo stepping in the ring and telling Wilde, oh, but Wilde says, I saw that. And Wilde, who could be a cruiserweight, you never know. You can get a win here tonight, and Apollo can retain his title next week on AAA TakeOver. You never know. Maybe he could be thinking, let me see what I can get. Let me see if I can get that title match. See if I can get a cruiserweight title and an angle slam by Apollo. An angle slam by Apollo. And what a stunner by Waller. What a stunner by Grayson Waller there. And a kick that knocks down Ludwig. But, oh, Waller saving Apollo there. Don't know if there was enough to get the win, but not going to take the risk and said, I'm going to just break that up right now and not allow that to happen one damn bit. And now, here comes Rey Fénix walking the tightrope. And what a kick. Golazo right there by Rey Fénix. And Rey Fénix, Poison Rana. He is going around the ring right now, delivering an ass whipping right now. And you've got to love this from Rey Fénix. You got to love what you're seeing from him right now. He's taking his team and trying to put them on their back, but Kaiser says, no, I'm going to stop that momentum real quick. And now delivering kendo strikes to Rey Fénix. And look at him trying to get the pinfall, trying to get this win like this tonight. But Rey Fénix's heart, man, he's been fighting this week, but he's still going at it, giving it all he has, wants to prove his position in the company. Wants to show what he's all about. Pinfall kick out by Waller. And now, wait a second. Kaiser. Kaiser's like, that's enough. The Kaiser roll. He's got him in Rey Fénix. Oh, kicking out. Fénix kicked out. What a kick out. What a kick out. What a kick out. Rey Fénix, man. Something's in his heart. And look at Ludwig trying to bring it up. Fénix gets out the way, but Fénix right behind you is Grayson Waller. And that's going to... Oh, wow. He catches him into a suplex. Thought he was just going to drop him like an electric chair, and this is it. No, kick out again by Fénix. Rey Fénix keeping his team alive. You got Wilde on the outside getting double teamed by Kaiser and Cruz. But you got on the inside of the ring, you've got Waller taking it to Fénix. How much more punishment can Rey Fénix take, man? How much more? He's a former NXT Cruiserweight champion, and this is the guy who wants to be a Cruiserweight champion in Grayson Waller. And a chair shot to the back. To the back of Cruz, and wow. Now how much can Cruz handle here? Cruz stepping away, but Kaiser using the springboard, but Grayson Waller maybe did not allow that move to flourish. And again, this is what happens when you're teaming up with guys that you don't know very well. You don't tag in with it every single night and day. Jawbreaker. Jawbreakers here, and what a match, what a six-man tag match this has been, man. I am over the moon about it. I'm loving the performances from everyone here tonight, and they're running right into each other. Don't know, maybe he's thinking I can just get the better of him, I can play him, and again dodging him. But what is the long-term goal here? Cruz got him with that big kick to the head, and Cruz saying maybe that could be it, maybe that could beat him, I could beat the Cruzeiro champion. No, Waller, the Aussie icon, not going to let that be the way they lose tonight, as he now brings the attention over to this young man and trying to attack him, trying to break him down. And a save there by Wilde. Wilde now, got the better of him, and now step right into the feet of Joaquin Wilde. Joaquin Wilde walk on the Wilde side, and he might have gotten the better of Grayson Waller. Yes, the LWO And Rey Fénix victorious. What a match this was, man. What a night it's turning out to be on Saturday night's main event. You gave these guys a chance to showcase, and they are doing just that tonight. Wow. Great decision by Adam Pearce tonight to put these matches together.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Scottsdale, Arizona.
Brie Bella making her way into the ring, a little upset. She had a match against Anya Ruin this past Wednesday on main event. It was supposed to be an easy matchup, according to Brie Bella. It was supposed to be a matchup where it just ends like that, and Anya just steps down, but Anya gave her a fight. Brie still got the win, but not happy with the performance of that one, and not happy that one young punk was trying to make a name off of her. And I'm like, damn, one young punk, man, that's crazy. And from one young punk to another, it is Roxanne Perez. And this right now is simply because Brie is telling her, I need the Judgment Day to stay away from Nikki and trying to corrupt her, because Nikki is not going to go there. And Nikki Bella, slowly, I've been seeing it, she is understanding the way that Brie and Paige want to do things and the way they want to compete in the ring is not equaling to the results she wants. She wants to win every single time and not lose. She wants W's in her side. She wants championship glory. And the Judgment Day with Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez have been creeping in to Nikki Bella and telling her, look, you won with us when you teamed up with us. Think about what can happen when you do decide to join us here in the Judgment Day. And Brie and Paige telling her, like, don't do it. They're just going to use you. Like, don't turn it into that. Come on. Like, they're just promising you a championship, but they're not going to give it that to you at all. And look at Roxanne Perez flying at her right here. Roxanne Perez has become a staple here, and she is finding ways to compete at the highest levels. And tonight, finding a way to be in that ring with a Hall of Famer like Brie Bella, finding a way to win tonight would be huge for her. It would be a huge momentum for her. As right now, she is scheduled to appear on Raw. She's also scheduled to appear on ECW television. The last time we saw her, she became the #1 contender again for the ECW Women's Championship this past Monday on ECW's Monday Night Mayhem. We saw her win that, so she'll be going to Heatwave to take on Asuka for that championship. And big knee right there to the face of Roxanne. So Roxanne is making moves, just not on Monday Night Raw, where I think it's for a reason. I think somebody's putting the kibosh on that, because I think Roxanne, if she wanted to, could be competing for the Women's United States Championship. She could be competing for the world title as well. But I think somebody, not going to name names, with Morgan, has been putting the kibosh to that. But there's a pinfall there after a frog splash. It's not going to be enough right now as Brie finds a way to kick out. And Roxanne going down low. Roxanne trying to get something better out of it. And you got to think about the times and the years that these ladies have been into the wrestling. Brie has been doing this for almost 20 years. Roxanne's been watching this almost her entire life. She grew up idolizing the belt. She grew up idolizing AJ Lee. She grew up idolizing that generation of women's wrestling. And right now, to be in there against your idols this week, I mean, last week she took on AJ Lee on Evolution. Got the win somehow, but she got the win. And she did what she was supposed to do. Now you're in the ring with a one-on-one matchup against Brie Bella. It's like you're facing your heroes right now, and you're trying to accomplish and beat them all. And what a kick out there by Brie, as Brie's still showing she's got something left in the tank, and she ain't done yet. You're gonna have to do a little bit more to take down Brie Bella. As Nikki Bella, look at Nikki though, doing something that I don't think Brie and Paige are in agreement of, but she did it, and that could distract somebody. And look at Brie going into Brie mode on the outside and trying to attack Brie, but she couldn't get all that close on because Paige was in the way, Nikki was in the way, and if you start something out there, this match is going to end soon. This match will end soon. And now, Roxanne throwing Brie around. Now Brie stepping back in the ring, and Brie takes her down with that forearm. The referee fixing the turnbuckle in the corner. Roxanne Perez now. Roxanne. Oh no, countered by Brie. Brie taking shots at the mix section. She knew a DDT was coming her way. Now Brie with a couple punches, a couple strikes, and a drop kick to the back of the head of the Prodigy. Nikki back again. Look at Nikki. And Brie telling her, what are you doing? Why? You don't need to do that. And then running knee down below. And now Brie gets countered, and the exposed steel there. Exposed turnbuckle. And Roxanne's going to take control. Oh, she tried to go for that knee. She tried to take the opportunity there and take it over. Brie stepped out of the way. Pretty sure she's still feeling some of the pain, but look at Brie flying with the bulldog there. She's flying and doing what she needs to do here. And grabbing the hair of hers. And says, I'm just going to bring your hair and do that to your poor little hair. And let's see what you can do. And she's going high risk here. It's going to be time. And here goes Brie. Dropping it all, man. Dropping it all. Drop a drop kick. Why the hell not? Drop a pinfall. Why not? Kick out by Roxanne. Again, what a night it's becoming here on Saturday night's main event. What a matchup right now between Brie Bella and Roxanne Perez. And Brie now. Face buster. Face buster. The Bella buster. Wait a second. What is going on? Of course this wasn't going to happen. Come on. If you really thought you weren't going to see Judgment Day exposure, you must be insane. But Liv's not even in the same continent right now. She is in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And I don't know who played that music for her, but maybe Roxanne had it set up, but she couldn't make the most of it. As Brie Bella, and a kick out by Roxanne. Brie Bella caught on to it and realized, okay, there's no Liv, and then she saw Roxanne. Roxanne tried to go for the legs, and she just dodged out of town on that one. So Roxanne trying, I guess, a trick that Liv told her. But look, this is what I'm talking about. Where's Liv when you need her now? Where's Liv when you need her now in the huge matchup, one big matchup of your career here, Roxanne, against Brie Bella? Where is she at to have your back here? Not even in the same continent as you, lady. And the loose vest press there by Roxanne. And Roxanne, Nikki Bella distracting Roxanne. Nikki saying, look, don't do that. Don't hurt my sister. And look at that. And this is the methods that the Bellas don't like. That Brie Bella and Paige don't like. They don't like that method being applied, but they're using it here tonight. And why not? This is a playbook from the Judgment Days. You're copying that playbook. But Roxanne is telling Nikki, I'm still going to beat your sister. I'm still going to beat her even with all your guys' interference because I'm just better than you guys. And the Prodigy has got a 1. She's got a 2 and a 3. No, a kick out by Bella. Brie Bella showing her heart and her toughness here. But there is Roxanne yet again. Roxanne is a stud. Roxanne is a star. Roxanne is that person. And Roxanne now carrying a crossface on Brie Bella. She's got a crossface. And Bella getting choked out. I don't know if she'll be able to find a way out of it or if she will tap. And if she taps, I know Nikki Bella will not longer want to be associated with her sister. But I think Roxanne lost grip of it. But Roxanne said, watch this move. Oh, that would have been amazing. But Brie Bella puts her knees up. But Roxanne is quick to go to the attack. Now, Roxanne's hungry tonight. She wants this win. She wants to take down another Hall of Famer. Big kicks to the face of Brie Bella. And Roxanne again takes down Brie. And she might be thinking pop rocks to finish this matchup. Here it is. Pop Roxy got it. Pop rocks by Roxy. And we have a winner, man. No, kick out by Brie Bella. And the Prodigy asked the referee, what? And look at Paige now. Paige embracing and what Nikki Bella was doing earlier, distracting Roxanne. And Brie Bella sees Roxy not paying attention. A shot to the back. Now in the corner. Brie Bella using a springboard kick. Disaster kick. A disaster kick there. And Brie mode has been activated. And what's she going to do here? What is she planning? Oh, Roxanne hitting the top turnbuckle. Not the turnbuckle, the top rope. Right there. And that's, again, like I said, that's not padded. That is just metal underneath, and you bounced off of that one. You bounced off of that one. And wow. Using the turnbuckle here again. And Brie mode. Look at where is she going? Where is Brie mode going to? Where is she taking this matchup to? She sees Roxanne lifting up here on Saturday Night's Main Event. She missed a drop kick though. But she's going to counter. She's going to pick herself up here. And oh, big forearm. A big forearm. And Roxanne, though, striking. Still striking. Both women are having themselves quite the fight here tonight. Nothing is on the line. This is just Brie Bella trying to tell Nikki, our way is going to work. Our way will get wins. And Roxanne's telling her, like, the way your sisters want to compete, the way your sister wants to compete, and the way Paige wants to compete. It's not going to win you matches. Just join the Judgment Day and help us out. Help defend, help keep Liv's title reign going, and then we'll make you a champion just like me. Roxanne not a champion yet, but she's got an opportunity at ECW Heatwave against Asuka. And kicks coming through. Yes kicks, the world famous yes kicks. Whoa. The yes kicks, and they could be enough to beat Roxanne Perez. Yes, that's enough. It is enough to beat Roxanne Perez here tonight.
Weighing in at 200 pounds, the AAA Mega Champion, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar making to his way to the ring. And right now, I talk to Santos. I tell him, are we to expect Angel and Berta here tonight with you? Because I know that things are a little bad for you guys. You guys lost the tag team championships. You lost the Latin American Championship, and what's going on with Legado? And he told me simply, they're not here tonight. They've let him down. They have failed him, and that he is close to being done with them. And that is a tall task because they are practically his family. But he said, don't worry. Santos he's always 2 steps ahead of you. And don't you worry for what he's got. He says he will reclaim back his championships that he was lost at AAA. And tonight he's got a match with the general manager of AAA. And this again is a match that Santos believes that Rey Mysterio is purposely messing on him because of Dominic. Because Dominic lost his Mega Championship to him. I don't think that's even the case. I think, from what I understand, Rey Mysterio does not love his son. He pretty much hates him.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
You know, Rey wants to go back in time and change the Dominic's creation, or even lose that custody of Dominic matchup, just so he doesn't have to deal with Dominic anymore. But I don't think there is any validity to what Santos is saying. I think his team just lost. They finally lost their titles, and was bound to happen. It's what happens in the professional wrestling business. You cannot have title reigns last that long. They don't last that long. They go by quick. They go by like that. They fly by and they bye-bye like that. They go away too fast. And right now, the pinfall right there, the pinfall, maybe the win, no, kick out that early. Why did I even go with that early? Why did I say he was going to get a pinfall win there? Come on, what am I talking about? What is going on here? What am I saying here? And now, oh, rolling it into nothing there for you. Santos Escobar trying to get the better of a look at Rey Mysterio with the kick to the head of Santos there. And now with Angel and Berto possibly in the rear view window for Santos, what's going to come of them? And what is Santos' next supergroup that he's going to create? What is he focusing on? He says, look, the titles are gone from him, but they're not gone forever. He says he'll find a way to reclaim back his land, his gold, and he'll find a way to make AAA all his, because he is the emperor of AAA. But Rey is the general manager of AAA. So quite the matchup here again. This is always an interesting matchup when we get Rey and Santos, two great luchadors. One Hall of Fame GOAT, again, never will be like him again, and one who wants to put his imprint on Lucha Libre just like Rey Mysterio has his career. And here in what's already been a eventful night, a night tonight where we've seen opportunities given and people taking those opportunities and creating the most of those moments. And what's this show is trying to beat, from what I was told, by the people in this night tonight. They said tonight their goal is to outdo Night of Champions and to put on some of the greatest matches and to show that these guys and gals are the face of Raw. They are what makes Raw run, and they are looking to show off tonight and show out tonight. And Santos, who again, I told him, we haven't really seen you on Raw as much as you like to. I know you want to be more on it, but you kind of seem like you're really hitting your stride in AAA, the Mega Championship. You had the Latin American Championship, but you lost it. But, you seem like you hit your stride there. And what does that all thing to? He's like, look, wait a second. Rey Mysterio switching around. But now Santos rolls them back up into it. Now Santos might get the better Rey, but Rey says, let me turn this around on you. And there's a kick out there, though. And now Santos coming with a big knee to knock down Rey Mysterio. And I told Santos about it. He said, essentially, look, Raw is different than AAA. Triple H is La Lucha Libre. It's my style. It's my flair. On Raw, I don't think these small-minded people can comprehend what Lucha Libre is, what wrestling is. So I think that's what it is. And no disrespect to Raw, it's just what it is. Wait a second. What is going on? I thought he had kicked them out. I thought he had kicked Angel and Berto out. I thought they were done. Was I lied to? Was I deceived by Santos Escobar? Are you kidding me? Really? Or again, oh no, Berto's on the outside. Maybe one last chance. Maybe one last chance to make it right here. Or maybe Santos doesn't even know about that. And this is, I don't know where that comes from right now. But there's a drop kick right there by Rey Mysterio. Maybe it's telling him, hey, we're going to try to help you win this match. We're going to try to help you win this matchup against Rey Mysterio and get your confidence back. Again, I don't know if that's the case about the confidence, because he seems very confident in the back, talking about his claim on AAA, saying that's his company. It was built for him. It was made for him. So I don't know if that is the case. And on the chair right now. This matchup is no disqualification, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you are seeing that chair getting used. There is nothing against using chair. Santos trying to get a win here. And look at this right here. Pinfall right here. Rey Mysterio trying to win already. The kick out. Santos is busted open, by the way. He is busted open. And he is bleeding like a stuffed pig, as they like to say the old expression was. That was the old expression. And now Rey Mysterio getting the better of him. Look at Rey. Rey jumping over Santos all the way outside. Beautiful. Catches him right there and pushes him down. And Santos feeling the full wrath of the GM of Triple A, but now Santos returning the favor. A suplex in the body of Rey Mysterio, hitting the announce table. Always an awkward placement there. You don't want to be hitting the table like that at that speed. Don't want to hit it like that at all. Again, I've been impressed by everyone here tonight. And I'm going to say that too, impressed by Santos and Rey right now to keep fighting each other. And this is just anything goes outside. It's just a fight right now. And we saw a little bit of, I don't know if it was planned by Santos or it was just a last attempt effort by Berto and Angel to say, look, man, it was just a bad week. It was just a bad night. Don't push us to the side. Don't say no to us. We still want to continue being here with you. But Rey right now is delivering chair shots. And, oh, look at the suplex onto the chair. Santos using his quick speed to take it onto Rey Mysterio there. And that's smart. Very smart by the man known as Santos Escobar. And Santos going high risk. The AAA Mega Champion says, I'm going to take all the risk in the world. I'm going to do everything I need to tonight to do what I can do best to get a win here tonight. Because I'm not just going to be happy with the loss. No, he's like, I need that win. I need that win in the worst way tonight. And now picking him up here. Santos Escobar dropping him. Drop him down. Santos hoping for the win here. Santos kick out there. It's a kick out, though, by Rey Mysterio here. And fight forever for what I'm hearing from the crowd here in Alaska tonight. And the leg sweep right here. A face plant right there. Rey Mysterio getting a little bit more clever with his moves right now. As Rey Mysterio now. Imagine if he beats. Imagine if the AAA general manager beats your AAA Mega Champion. Imagine what can become of that. I know Rey isn't looking to become the Mega Champion. And he isn't looking to abuse his power like that. But again, you never know. You never know when that can happen. And look at this. Going after the leg, going after the foot. There you go, Rey Mysterio. But that's what makes it so weird for Rey Mysterio, you know? You're going to look at Rey. Here we go. Wait, powerbomb from Rey. Rey actually picking up Santos. But Santos not going to allow any dropping at all. But look at Rey Mysterio. Beautiful running Hurricanrana by Rey Mysterio to bring the match back under his pace, his control. And Rey Mysterio is in control of this matchup yet again here on Saturday night's main event. We still got R-Truth and his surprise partner, a great kicker. It's a great kicker of a partner, apparently, against Omos and OG Grande Americano. Then we got LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. And the main event, it's going to be a #1 contendership matchup for the World Heavyweight title. Nakamura, Owens, Black, Priest, and Trick Williams, all part of that matchup. So there's still plenty left to go here. As you can see down below, we still got about 50-something more minutes of action here left on Saturday night's main event. Oh, a hockey stick. I mean, we're in Alaska. Canada's pretty close, so why not bring that out? That was a shovel. He's got a shovel. Not the golden shovel, but he's got a shovel nonetheless. Holy crap. Shovels being used here. Hockey sticks being used, and the hockey stick is being used to efficiency by Rey Mysterio. A luchador swinging a hockey stick, man. That is everything you need to know about here tonight here on Anchorage, Alaska here. And what a move there by Santos to slow the crowd down. He's telling the crowd quiet and watch me work. But Rey Mysterio trying to feed off the crowd, trying to get this crowd behind him, trying to get them back into it. Because Rey Mysterio might be trying to make a call, a pretty long distance call right now to the 619. That's, I think, how he's going to put Santos out. And Santos throwing punches, throwing whatever he can. Santos Escobar picking up Rey. No, Rey falls out of that one. And now throwing him into it. Let's see what goes on here. As Rey Mysterio bombing. Oh, he dropped his body. I don't know if he connected all of it to Santos. But Rey Mysterio back up here. Rey It's got the better of Santos. Laying him into it. We know what's next. Dial it up. 619. 619. West Coast pop. Yeah. Oh, no. Santos getting out of there and delivers a hit to the back of the head. Back to the head shot. Santos Escobar wants to win this one. But Rey's now back up. But Santos is also up. As both of them just going back and forth in this one. Three, and Rey Mysterio finds a way. He finds a way, and he got the better of Santos there, and Santos just keeps having a bad couple weeks, man. Santos Escobar is not happy with this result. And it looked good for Santos throughout the match. I mean, even Berto came out to help him. I don't know if that hurt him or hindered him, but I mean, it seems that it hindered him because he lost. But we'll move on Saturday night's main event here. Of course, it would be this man who R-Truth said, let me team up with him. Let me get in the same spotlight as him. Let me call him all the way up to Alaska. Pat McAfee teaming up with R-Truth tonight. Did he know who he's challenging, or he just said, fuck it, I'll just go to Alaska because it's Alaska and host a show up here? Does he know who he's about to go up against? He's about to be in the ring with Omos. Omos is not... Oh, man, Truth, what did you tell him? What did you tell him? Because there is no way he would sign up to take on Omos. It's Pat McAfee is here at Saturday night's main event. Nigerian giant Omos, who's been spending his time in AAA. He was in the back on Monday Night Raw, and he made a partnership with Gunther. And during that time when he was in the back with Gunther, he ran into R-Truth. R-Truth called him Andre the Giant. Omos took that as a disrespectful comment. I mean, nothing wrong about being called Andre the Giant, but he said, Andre could never do what I did. I am a versatile big man. I am a luchador big man. I move like a luchador, but I hit with great force. And again, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to get destroyed. But El Grande Americano says he'd like to take the pleasure of teaching Omos even more great lucha stuff because he is the greatest luchador of all time. And this Grande here will be in action against the other Grande at Noche de los Grandes in AAA, still several weeks away. We don't know the stipulations yet, but what I'm being told, it's a possibility mask versus mask. Nah, that is what it's going to be. It's going to be mask versus mask of the original Grande and the Grande Americano. The Grandes will go at battle at that night, but the card still needs to be built. Right now, AAA is doing a takeover and a Verano del Escándalo, and then we get to that. And then we get to go to the road to Triple Mania. I'm excited for AAA, honestly. That's a great promotion that we have here, and it's another one of the great shows that we carry here in the TKO WWE family here, as we got all these shows going on: ECW, WCW, Evolution, Main Events, Velocity. You know, Impact Wrestling has joined the fold as well, and we are close to getting another two as well. Two companies that I didn't think we'd see here in this company, and then a Forbidden Door being open and a Forbidden Door event coming soon, and it's just going to be an interesting time here in this beautiful partnership that we now have. And Omos and Pat McAfee. Look at Pat McAfee. He is attacking Omos, but Omos, again, the big man. Look at the height difference to this former punter, this former Colts punter. And Omos has been in the ring here just wanting to dominate. And Pat McAfee's been in the ring with some big names. Vince McMahon for one of those. That was one of those names he was in the ring with. Austin Theory. He was also in the ring with Gunther. And Gunther put his ass to sleep. And he's been in the ring with Adam Cole. He's been in the ring with so many different types of talent, but I don't think he's ever been in the ring with a man that size. And Omos says, I want truth. Omos wants truth, and my God, our truth got lifted up. The good times are over. The fun times are over. And oh, that is Pat McAfee getting lifted up right there. And Omos, but look at Mac. Pat is coming after him. Pat trying to get some strikes into him, but Omos, and look at Grande, original Grande Americano over there. He's just telling him, man, just keep attacking him. Just keep going after him. Keep beating the crap out of him. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And Pat McAfee is just going after strikes after strikes after strikes, trying to do whatever he can to take the big man down. And he's reaching. He's jumping for those punches. He's jumping to punch him, man. Those are not easy punches. Pat McAfee brings the Giant down as the Giant's trying to figure out what the hell just swung at him. It's McAfee. Pat gets tossed to the side, and look at Omos telling him, give me truth. Tag in truth. And Pat's like, no, you gotta beat me down before I do it. You gotta beat me to death. And where is Omos doing? Omos coming to his corner to taunt and coming with a big knee. And right now, Pat McAfee poison Rana. I mean, Omos did say he was learning Lucha Libre, and I guess Pat saw something. Oh, not even a 1 count. That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful. That was wrong. That was foul. A 1 count, man. That's crazy. A 1 count. A 1 count. And, well, not even a 1 count. And now Pat, though, says, okay, I'm going to get to work here. And dropping some knees on dropping some feet onto Omos there. And throwing him across the ring right now. Pat, it's got the better of him. Pat saying, I can beat him. I can lay him down here. And Pat, that's a lot of strength right there that it takes out of you. You need to make that tag into truth. And Pat is telling the big man, stand up right here. I'm higher than you. I'm taller than you now, but barely. And oh, code red. Oh, Pat. Pat with the code red. Wow. On the big man. The big man has been moving in ways tonight I didn't think I'd see. I mean, he did call himself a luchador now. He did say he is a luchador. And the biggest luchador in the history of history. Jesus I mean, look at the size. I've never seen a luchador that size. Except for El Gigante Americano, which he doesn't exist. Unless Omos is a Gigante Americano. But I doubt it. I don't think that's the case. But Omos trying to get a pinfall, but R-Truth is there to break it up. It's been mostly Omos and Pat tonight in this matchup. One Grande is saying, nope, he doesn't want to step in yet. But look at Pat McAfee saying, I need that tag. Let me get that tag, Truth. I'm a little tired here. And R-Truth says, I guess I'm in. Damn, I didn't want to be in this matchup, but here I am in this matchup. Here I am against Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant and Rey Mysterio. How did that happen? And right now, there's a big chop. That's a big chop right there. Some big chops coming in, and now throwing R-Truth like nothing. This is the matchup that Omos wanted. He wanted R-Truth in there by himself. He didn't think R-Truth would get a partner. And now Omos telling Truth, you're going to get it now. Look at this. Oh, switching him around just so he could throw you again. He just throws you. Just wants to manhandle you and show you that he is a bigger dude and more powerful than you. But look at R-Truth, though. He's been a veteran at this for a long time, man. R-Truth, that's the thing about R-Truth. He could be serious. He could be funny, he can be kidding, but then he could turn on a serious side that we know it includes in the wrong killing side of it all. And now Grande Americano trying to suplex Pat, but Pat says I don't think that's going to happen here. And now Pat says this is a much more even matchup for me, someone I'm a little bit taller than. Okay. And Americano says let me get the hell out of that one, let me move out of that one, let me throw you across the ring here. And Pat McAfee back at it again. Pat throws Grande across the way. Here comes Pat McAfee running with that uppercut. And look at Truth talking smack to Rey Mysterio. That's what he says. Hey Rey, you're down. What happened? Why you turn bad? Why you become like that? That's crazy. That's some crazy stuff. Our Truth really believes that's Rey Mysterio right there. That he really believes that. But Grande coming out with a swinging kick there. Nothing at all for him. But now flipping him around. Grande lays him out. You a move that reminisce of me, that remind me of a guy named Chad Gable. But again, maybe they're just very good friends. Maybe he just likes to see Chad Gable wrestling and sees, hey, I can do those moves. Why not? Let me be like him. And now Americano saying, I'm going high risk. But look at Pat. Pat making the tag to Truth. And now it's Truth in the ring. And Americano stepping back into it. And now Truth says, let me hit you with that super kick. Super kick by Truth. A super kick by R-Truth. Remember, we still have 2 more matches, ladies and gentlemen. We still got to see that fight between Fatu and LA Knight. And LA Knight says, look, I've been at it before. I was here for the first bloodline. Now I'm going to put them down before they even get started. I'm going to be the bloodline killer, brother. And the main event, a #1 contendership matchup for the WWE World title. So 2 more matches here left after this one. And Truth and McAfee throwing, oh my God. Oh, but Grande with the cheek kick right there. And does Grande want anything to do? He tried to choke out. He tried to do a 2 choke right there. He tried to take the win out of Pat, but Pat got caught now. And Americano says, you really think you can handle me? You really think you can be in this ring with me? Here, I'll make the move. And the tag in to Omos. The monster, the Nigerian giant, the luchador, the grandest luchador of all time. Is in the ring right now. And he's about to try to wreck Pat right here. But Pat counters it. And Pat says, I got to throw my punches at you if I can. 1. Oh, not even a 2. This is a 1. Omos said, I'm not going to play part of that game. And now Omos throws him to that corner. Look at him towering over Pat and telling him, I want you to know who the hell the real man is here. What is a kick to the... Wow, okay, a kick to the leg. I thought he would have done something different. Oh, my God, you're going to fly at least 7 feet. Oh, and Omos telling him, I hope you love that pain because that's all that it's going to happen. Omos and Grande as Omos threw him up high in the air on that one. Fell on his head. And a win for Omos and Grande. Look at the height. Look at that height difference here. No wonder Grande Americano wanted a little bit of Omos on his side tonight. No wonder. He wanted to be able to get a win tonight and rub it in the face of everybody.
is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A.
In this matchup tonight, Roman Reigns had told Jacob, finish the job tonight with LA Knight. He is a parasite and he will continue to bother me. I want you to take care of him before he starts taking blood from the bloodline. So tonight I want you to beat him down and let him know his place in line. And Jacob Fatu agreed and said, don't worry, I'll take care of business with LA Knight tonight. And after tonight, the LA Knight problem will be no more. Jacob Fatu has been sent here to wreck shit up, to wreck LA Knight up, to beat him to a point where we can no longer recognize LA Knight. But in order of the OTC, nonetheless, you guys thought the first bloodline was just, you know, capturing titles on SmackDown. No, this one wants every title. They've made it clear. Raw, SmackDown, ECW, NXT, WCW, AAA. They're going to find a way to get into every crevice they can to take everything and show them truly who runs the business. And LA Knight already thrown across the ring there. He went flying right off the bat. And Jacob didn't come here to play tonight. Jacob throwing LA Knight again. And Jacob Fatu whisper in the wind. Oh, the big dog. The Samoan werewolf. There is no werewolves in Samoa, but I guess he was the odd one out in this one all. He was the odd one out of all of it. And now Jacob says, I'm flying high here with the big elbow. LA Knight hasn't been able to get much offense in right now, and this can't be good for him. He needs to figure out a way to get something out of it. Need to figure it out. LA, get up. LA's trying to find up. He sees a tail. They went both for a kick. Sorry, I am like that right now. LA Knight now dropping the punches, dropping it now. As here comes a struck. This is what LA Knight has needed this matchup. A moment where he could just strike like this and come out swinging. This is what he needed. And here comes LA Knight with an elbow. No, Jacob counters it. Jacob counters it. And here comes Mr. Knight. Jacob, though, thrown to the outside. I guess, hey, you want to have a fight on the outside? LA Knight will join you. LA Knight, just impressive, man. You know, LA Knight also been a little pissed off at the Raw roster, SmackDown roster, for not doing anything about the bloodline, just letting him run wild. Letting Jacob reassemble letting Roman reassemble the pieces just like that. And adding to the pieces, adding to it, adding Solo again, bringing Solo back into it, and adding the MFTs, adding Jacob Fatu, and there's I wonder who are you gonna send to NXT, who are you gonna send to AAA, and on TNA we saw on Impact, Thursday Night Impact, we saw Zilla Fatu not so long ago make his debut again. They've got a family lineage for days. So they are looking to capture everything that they can. And Jacob is trying to capture himself a title match in ECW. But we'll wait and see how long this bloodline can hold. And if LA Knight can beat Jacob tonight, I think it does a great job in sending a message that there is There's capability. You can stop the Bloodline. You can stop them. And we've seen it once. It took a great effort. It took great legends to come out and stop it, but they did it. LA Knight, where are you going? LA Knight sees Jacob in the ring, says, oh, I can't take a risk right now. But look at Jacob again, too strong and too powerful. Swinging across his head, swinging. And LA Knight tossed to the outside, man. LA Knight tossed to the outside. And Jacob says there's a chance for him. Says there's a moment for him. Where are you going, Jacob? Where are you going? Jacob Fatu! Oh, LA Knight says, let me get the fuck out of there. He's like, this is a mic. Enjoy it. He's like, you want to see me beat him up? Yeah. He's like, oh, great mic, huh? That's a great mic skills right there, people. That's why I'm one of the best at mic skills. But, oh, countered right there. LA Knight flips him around. There you go. The Kavorka of this man on full display. We knew this would be a hard-hitting fight. We knew blood would be drawn. We knew beatdowns would ensue. And look at that. You just threw him into it. Now that poor LED board is screwed. Come on, Jacob. Come on. You don't have to break our LEDs here, man. And Fatu has got the mic now. Says, oh, you want to talk the talk? You want to talk shit? Okay, watch what's going to happen to you. Watch what's going to happen to you. You want to keep running your mouth about our family. And this is what's going to go down. You're going to get laid the hell out. And now Fatu throwing LA Knight across the ring. Stepping into him. LA Knight with the boot. No. Jacob steps away from that. Jacob says, let me get out of that one because I don't want none of that. And now he tosses him back into the ring. Jacob Fatu calling up LA Knight. And Fatu is, again, so mobile that he can use those springboards. He's a big dude, man. He's a one-of-a-kind kind of athlete. And we're seeing it on full display here tonight on Saturday night's main event. Any other night, this could be a main event as well, too. But we have a #1 contendership for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And Fatu trying to get the win here, trying to get the pin. Kick out by LA Knight. And LA Knight not going to be an easy customer to put down, guys. Not going to be easy. He's definitely driven right now by his hatred for the Bloodline. His hatred for them taking every spot, taking every poster, taking every mention. LA Knight says that should be a situation where he's at. He knows he's the hottest star in the ring right now on Monday Night Raw. I wonder how he feels about Roman Reigns right now dealing with Randy Orton. He's going to get a chance at the title at Judgment Day. Now Knight punching Jacob Fatu. Punch him a little bit like that. That's kind of messed up, man. I would be crying right now. I'd be in pain. I'd be in pain right now. Brian, he's got the mic again, and he's gonna unload with that microphone. Says, "All right, I'm not afraid to unload. Not afraid to let my feelings be known on this mic, and I'm gonna let people know what I think about you right now." Back to the outside, both men back to the outside. The fight's gonna continue here. And look at Jacob. Jacob's got the body of LA Knight, and Slam just throws him onto it. Again, that hurt the face of LA Knight. And like I said, I think Jacob wants to beat him down to a point where we don't even recognize him anymore. Well, we don't even know who that man is anymore. And Jacob now picking him up. Pile driver on the outside. What a sick fuck for doing that kind of move, man. That's a move you unleash when you want to see someone hurt and when you want to debilitate somebody. That's that kind of move you do there. And Jacob Fatu did just that. And now Jacob trying to get the better of LA Knight, but LA Knight is doing his best to keep himself going. A running neck breaker there. Go LA Knight, go. Well, what can LA Knight do for you? LA swinging, but Jacob now swinging back. And they're going to trade blows here. I've seen this before, and I'll see it again. What a fight from Knight and Fatu here. These two are going at it, man. Going at it here on Saturday night's main event. Oh, because Knight hates Fatu's family and does not want to see them rise again. He remembers what happened last time they had everything. And LA Knight says he's going to be the bloodline killer. He's going to kill off everybody and stop every single one of them. And he's starting with He's starting with the werewolf. He's starting with the little bitch, the little hound. That's what LA Knight said. That's what he called him. Again, that's just LA Knight's word. The bag boy of Roman Reigns. And now LA Knight busted open. Look at him. He's bleeding profusely. He is really wearing that crimson mask tonight. But Fatu back up and dodging that kick. Jacob Fatu is still clean. Jacob getting kicked, getting hit right here. But LA Knight doing whatever he can right now. He's doing whatever he can. And he throws him on that ladder. LA Knight saying LA Knight. Yeah, body splash. Yeah. That was beautifully done right there by Knight. He is sacrificing his body, his blood, everything right now to send the message right now to the bloodline that you will no longer rule. If you want to step up and go up and up, you're going to have to deal with the megastar himself, the Kavorka of LA Knight. And look, Jacob is bleeding, but he's not busted open the way LA Knight is. LA Knight is definitely busted open. Jacob is doing what he came to do, which is to beat up LA Knight and bust him open and make him unrecognizable. He is here to hurt LA Knight. So half of his mission is done. I know Roman wants to win, but Jacob just wants to main LA Knight. LA Knight on the outside picking up a table. He's got a table, but the table not looking like it's going to get used right now. We saw a ladder earlier, and Jacob throwing the momentum of LA Knight off the boat right now. And he says, that's not going to stay on this boat. We're throwing him out right here. And LA Knight, though, switching it up. And Jacob rolling back into the ring. And Jacob might have touched a little bit of the thumbtacks down there below. Hey, BFT! Blunt force trauma! Blunt force trauma! Blunt force... Oh, kick out by Jacob. LA Knight thought he had caught him there. I thought he had caught him there, too. I thought we had seen the end of this matchup. The crowd chanting holy crap, but I think we really want to chant holy shit because Jacob Fatu just hit him with that Samoan DDT and it right on the thumbtacks. And Jacob Fatu is the winner, man. He induced pain. He busted him open. LA Knight's going to have to get stitches, many of them tonight, the way that Fatu opened him up tonight. And Fatu is victorious here tonight. And we're about to step into our main event. But Jacob Fatu hoping that beatdown taught a lesson to LA Knight and anyone in the back thinking that they should challenge the bloodline.
The following contest is a gauntlet eliminator match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner! And from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, Trick Williams!
One of the fastest rising stars in WWE history, Trick Willie. Trick tonight getting a chance to cement that. And if he wins tonight's match, he gets a chance to go to Clash in Italy and compete for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This is a gauntlet matchup, which means you have to eliminate everybody in order for you to win and to get there. So you have to beat 4 of the other better. There's 5 men, but you have to beat 4 other men, 5 of the best that Raw has to offer. You have to beat them. You have to win if you want to get a chance at the World Championship. We don't know who the World Champion is right now. We'll wait and see till tomorrow. We know that Gunther is the current champion, but we don't know if Gunther will walk into Clash in Italy as champion, because he's going to have to deal with Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov in a hell of a triple threat matchup that will be the main event tomorrow night at Night of Champions to cap off our Night of Champions weekend. And it will kick off with Trick Willie and Aleister Black. 2 guys right now that are hungry for that opportunity, hungry for the chance to get a main event spotlight and Clash in Italy and compete for the World Heavyweight Championship. Against who, I don't know, but it will definitely be a hell of a matchup. Nonetheless, just the names, just the combinations of what could happen, anything's possible. And quick to it. We're quick to it. We wanted the next guy in here. And it's going to be either Nakamura, Owens, or Priest. Big knee to the head right there. And it's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. Former Royal Rumble winner Shinsuke Nakamura right now currently spending his time on Monday Night Raw and WCW Nitro. A man that's enjoying his time wherever he can go. And look at Trick Willie, though. Trick Willie throwing hands. And oh, he just knocked out. He knocked out Nakamura with that moonsault. I don't know if that was who he was trying to get, but Nakamura was busy with Trick Williams. But here comes the strikes. The strikes and the kicks right there by Aleister Black. Always one of the best to do that kind of game right now. Next is Kevin Owens. Here comes KO. But baseball bats are being used right now. It's Nakamura using the baseball bat. He is taking control of this matchup. Now he is fighting with Trick Williams. KO looking underneath the ring. He's got a kendo stick and he's going, making a beeline to Aleister Black. And swing away, KO. Swing away. We only got 1 more man that will come into this matchup, and then we'll have all 5 men in the ring here, and it is Damian Priest who we wait for. Trick Willie taking a big clothesline to knock out Nakamura while you got Black and Owens. We only have Damian Priest left here in this gauntlet match. Oh, already throwing the red mist. Already throwing the red mist, and Trick Willie is down. Here comes Damian Priest, who was the TV champion. He was the television champion. No longer that. Austin Theory took that championship away from him. And after this event, after win or loss, he's going back and he's going to be flying to Saudi Arabia because he's got a rematch for his old title, the TV championship. Well, he'll face Austin Theory off. Him and Theory will have a match at Night of Champions. And bam! So right now, Damian Priest definitely is trying to end this matchup as quickly as possible so he can get more rest. So when he faces off for his former championship, his TV championship, he can reclaim what was once his. But Nakamura delivering kicks right now. Nakamura telling Owens, you are not ready for this. Nakamura seeing these opportunities less and less, knowing that the time could be closing, so he definitely wants to put it right here. One last samurai battle, one last ride for Nakamura. Naka taking care of Trick Williams. And look at Nakamura right now. He's taking Yoshika Inamura under his wing. Another thing for Shinsuke, there is talks again, like I said, about acquiring a Japanese company. So definitely maybe somewhere where Shinsuke would like to go and see what he can do over there, back in his homeland. It's been a while for him. I know he's been more adjusted to this style now in the U.S., but again, we will wait and see. Oh, swing away, why don't you, Aleister Black, and swing away to Damian Priest, but look at Trick Willie. Trick Willie jumping and flying and high risk moving, man. That is what he does. And look at Shinsuke. And oh no, Damian Priest just tosses him around. And now Damian Priest has got the better. It's got the better of Aleister here, but Aleister finding a way out. But Shinsuke Kinshasa to Trick Williams. Tricky is down. 2, 3. Oh, Trick Williams kicks out at 3. No, I'm just kidding. Trick Williams kicks out at 2.5 or 2.6. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Nobody else cared about it because if you get pinned, you're done. So no one's going to come to save you if you're out. You got to keep yourself well rested. And I think I saw a fireball. I saw some sort of fire coming. I don't know what happened there. But now, again, all out chaos when you have these multi-man matches. Just guys going after each other, beating the crap out of each other here. And Shinsuke tried to swing with that chair. And, oh, Damian was swinging wildly with those clotheslines, hoping that one of them was eventually going to make a connection, make a move. And now the power of Damian Priest on full effect. Just throws him to the side, man. Just throw him to the side like yesterday's garbage. Why don't you? And now there is a switch here. Aleister Black drops Damian Priest. But a kick there from Nakamura to put Black down. But Black steps back up into it. Kip up right there. Nakamura. Oh, swinging knee to Nakamura. But right behind him. And right behind Owens. It's just everyone knocking each other out. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff there. And now Trick Williams with Damian Priest. And no, Damian gets out of that one. Damian wants to finish this as soon as possible. And KO might have just finished Nakamura off. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2. And Nakamura kicking out at 2.5. Nakamura had his close call right there. That's a close call. That could have been the matchup right there. Thankfully for Nakamura, it's not. But it could have been. And now finding a way around him here. Nakamura. Oh, he got him. He got him there. Pinfall. No. Kick out. A kick out. Everyone's had their close calls here. And went for the big boot, but look at Nakamura. Said, I'll hit you with a version of the Kinshasa. Let you really feel that pain. Let you really feel that all. But KO kicking out himself. And again, coming close to it. Coming close to that moment. Coming close to it, and definitely, now you're definitely stressing if you are everyone here, man. Everyone here now knows, damn, we're getting freaking hit quick. I'm not trying to get eliminated. We're trying to lose this matchup. Nakamura in there, Owens in there. Trick Willie was still in there. Last I checked. Everyone's still in this matchup, but they are getting beaten. They are feeling the pain of this matchup. Every man is hungry for this. Every man wants this opportunity. They want to win this. They want to get a chance at the championship. And now Damian Priest. Oh, Razor's Edge. Nakamura done. Razor's Edge onto Nakamura. And Naka, thank you for coming. Oh, Nakamura kicks out. I told you, that's why this is the main event tonight, man. That took a lot to kick out of. A stunner by Owens. Trick Willie, Black Mass kick out there to Damian Priest, but Trick Willie is gone. Trick Williams had a great display, but he's gone. Owens wants to eliminate everybody, and Nakamura told him, let's team up, but I guess that's the team up, a team up of the mind, and a great springboard moonsault, but the referee also took damage there. And they went for the Black Mass kick, but Nakamura got the hell out of dodge, and Nakamura now. Naka. Oh, a knee to the back of the head. And Damian Priest takes out Nakamura. But the referee is down right now. The referee down and out. Man, these guys are giving it their all. These guys are fighting it all with the chance for the world championship on the line right here. And look, Black says, I'm done. I think Nakamura's down. I don't think he's getting back up. He was just right. Nakamura wasn't going to get back up. We are down to the final three. Owens, Black, and Mr. Damian Priest. Which one of these three men will be competing for the world championship in Clash in Italy? Owens, look at the way he packaged him up there. How do you even stay? Man, look like you got folded like a pretzel. And now, wait a second. Damian Priest telling Owens, do you hear anything now? Stunning him with that one. And now, what the fudge cakes is this? Oh, almost like a variation of the white noise, but this time you fall on the knee instead of on your back. And Damian Priest taking a spear from the middle rope onto KO. And Damian Priest still in this match. You got to wonder how it's going to affect this championship matchup tomorrow for the TV title. You got to wonder, man. And Damian Priest getting knocked down there. Knocked out silly there by Black. And KO comes outside. But now look at Black coming outside here and telling KO, I want to put you down next. You're in my way. You're in my way. And Damian Priest and Aleister Black, who have a history of against each other, who don't like each other, who've been in the ring against each other, dealing with each other here yet again here on Monday Night Raw's Saturday Night Live's exclusive. All Raw superstars here tonight. They're getting their chance to shine, man. Tomorrow we get the Raw PLE Night of Champions. But the word in the locker room tonight was outdo Night of Champions. Went for the Black Mass kick, but look at that. Priest moved himself back so he wouldn't get hit and Black couldn't reach. But Black says it doesn't matter because I got a brain buster for you, Damian. And now, a kick to lay down Owens. Who does he want? Who does he want to finish? Oh, he's got a chair there for Owens. And Owens trying to get him with that clothesline. And now Black. Aleister Black suplexing. No, Owens gets out of that one. KO. Stunner by Owens. Stunner. No, Owens stunner. And that is it for Black. No, Aleister Black kicking out. What is in Aleister's Black coffee today, man? What is in his coffee today? Because this man finding a way to kick out of that is crazy. And Owens now. The tables get turned on because Damian Priest steps into it. And look at Aleister telling him, you are in my way here. You are in my way of winning this matchup. Owens again. Package him up here. Package pile driver. No. Countered by Black. Clothesline knocks down Owens. And now big kick right there to knock down Priest. And Black delivering chair shots to Damian. Deliver them. Why not? And he does not care. He does not like Damian Priest one bit. And where is Aleister Black headed? Aleister Black, double foot stomp! Almost like a coup de grace right there. And he's going for the pin right here on Damian Priest. And he's got it. And Owens says, eliminate him. I don't care. I'm the one that's got the higher ground. He's got the higher ground. Aleister, bam! A chair shot. And more chair shots. More chair shots. More chair shots. No, Black now gets out of that cycle. And now here comes Aleister. Brainbuster. Pinfall on Owens. Pinfall. And it could be the matchup. No, kick out by Owens. My God, what a matchup. What a match this has been here. This is definitely the main event right now. And this is going to be, Black Mass kick. Black Mass kick. I think that's it. Aleister is walking out as a winner. No, kick out by Owens. A kick out by Kevin Owens. Owens kicking out, man. What is it going to take? What a night. These guys, definitely, the word in the back was to outshine Night of Champions, and they are doing just that right now. They are telling him, you're going to have to follow this up. As KO now, waiting for Black to step up here. Step up and to get the call. Shot to the back now. Owens, though, countering it here. Now Owens, maybe a pop-up powerbomb. No, he went for a suplex instead. And both men feeling the pain of this matchup, both feeling the effects of this one. But again, it's a greater outcome what's in there. You are on the chance of the cusp of becoming the #1 contender for the world title and getting a chance, getting the main event of Clash in Italy for that world championship. You've got that opportunity, and you can do it here. KO now, putting the pressure. He just wants to let you know that he doesn't want to let you leave because he wants to let you not breathe. Bam. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. But KO. Aleister missed the chair shot, and he tried to get a second one, but Black was stopped there by Owens. And now Owens, a package pile driver on the outside. Got him. No, not a pile driver, but he still flipped him around there. And now KO. You got to put him in the ring. I think you can do this. Owens, bring him towards the ring. Put him inside. Don't let him breathe, Owens. Don't let him breathe. It's Owens trying to capture some win for himself, trying to catch a breather as well too. But I think you got to close him out. And Black steps back and no! Black Mass kick. And Aleister Black wins. That truly came out of nowhere. He stepped in the ring from being outside, came in and bopped him in the head. What a Saturday night's main event. We are looking at the #1 contender for the World Championship. He's got a date with the World Champion at Clash in Italy. We hope you enjoyed Saturday night's main event, and we hope to see you tomorrow at Night of Champions from Riyadh. Good night, guys.